guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you another 2x2 design that I just came up with. So I'm going to show you just the base when it's full and complete. So we got research and repair bench, right there, a few drop boxes, and then loot rooms, furnaces, and then the main core. Here, workbenches, and then into here. Okay, so now that you have like an idea of basically what it's gonna be like, since it is like it's a little bit confusing to build, but I'm gonna try and make it as easy as possible. So we'll start with the footprint, obviously, since this is 2x2. So we go like that, and then like this. Okay. So the first thing you guys are gonna want to do is build a footprint like that. So we'll start with adding the walls here. Like that. So we'll start with the TC room. Well, you're gonna want to upgrade that to armored, that to armored, that, and then do like a twig fender, twig wall, and then like that, and then upgrade that to sheet metal. And your TC is gonna face that way and go right in the back, if you can get it. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. You can try from this angle. Like that. And we'll go with our boxes, or I'll do boxes in a second. So we have that right there. The next thing you're going to want to do is come over to here, and then with this armor, because this is going to be like secondary loot room, and then add a frame, and then the rest of this is going to be metal like this. Except the ceiling. All the ceilings in this 2x2 including the walkway are all armored. Okay, now that we've done that, we can add our shelf on this part, and then upgrade the sheet metal, and then add our boxes. Typical loot room, like all my other videos. Like that. And then same thing at the top. Except don't mess with the box placement. And when you do this, you should probably add the garage door first, because sometimes it doesn't let you place it after. I did it pretty perfect. Okay. Garage doors like that. Your armored door there, facing outward like that. Perfect. Okay. So this part is where it gets a little bit confusing, I guess. We'll add our garage door there. So what you're gonna want to do for this part is grab some of the reinforced glass windows. So what you're gonna do here is add a window, but make sure the far side is facing you when you're placing it from the way you're entering the base, and make 2 of those. Upgrade them in sheet metal, and you're gonna want to grab a barbecue. Barbecue is a little bit tricky to place. It's gonna be facing like that, and you're gonna want to hold S while crouching in this corner and place it right in the middle against there. And that'll make it so that when you jump up, you can walk through smoothly. And then that is so you can place the window frames, and it'll make it a lot more secure. box. And then it is good to have one bag here. This box is like a little bit weird to place, but it's whatever. The idea is that you have a bag in here so that if you're getting online rated, you can at least have one person to be spawning in TC room. Okay, and from there, we'll head out if I can make the jump. There we go. Okay, we'll head out. So the main part of the base is done. Right now it looks like this. Just like that. Okay. So from here, I'm going to show you how the front entrance is going to look like. Or what it's going to look like. So it's going to be like this. And then triangle, square, triangle, square. And then just add triangles to the rest of the base. Like that. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is, if you're walking out of your door, come over here, and then do your honeycombing from there. So once you get to this square, is where the honeycombing starts. I'll show it from up above, like that. And the same thing on this side, like that. And then we'll just do that. Okay, now that that's done, the next step is add your walls here, like this, just like that. And for this part, you're going to want to just go really simply from here, add a triangle, and two triangles on your right, and two triangles on your left, like that. Add your walls, and then like that, and then just like that. So this part kind of looks a little bit confusing, but it's just gonna, from here, when you have your square and your square, it's just a triangle out, two to your right, two to your left, and then it goes out like this with one triangle. And then from above, it looks like that. Okay, now here, what you're gonna want to do is add your shop front, two sheet metal doors. This one's swinging in, this one's swinging out. It's like that, so you have an airlock. And then here, get sorry, like that. And then for this part, fill this entire hallway with wall frames except the edge, so then you can place that first and then you add it. And then like that. And just fill the hallway with garage doors. So make sure that swings outward. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is add a research bench right like that. And then garage door there. Garage door on that part. And then grab a research table. See if you can fit it right there. And then add a big box under it for like a kind of a quick drop box. And it should be smooth to get in and out if you did it right. Okay, that part is the main entrance, and that's finished. And then in both these squares, just a typical loop room like I did before for both of these. Like this on the top and the bottom. Sometimes it can be tricky to place this box all the way to the edge because the frame behind you like kind of pushes you out of the way, so make sure you're getting it all the way up against the wall or it won't let you place the box in the middle. And then for in the hallway, you're going to want to grab furnaces and have 1, 2 right there. And then you're going to want to have, after placing this loot room, to make it a lot easier to place those furnaces down, we're going to do it like that. Beautiful. And here, furnace, furnace. And now this part of the base is done. Moving back onto the inside of the base. Have your garage doors placed all throughout here. Okay, now for the tier 2 and tier 3 base. Tier 3 right there, tier 2 right there. Have your small boxes, 1 there. Rotate it, and then place the box like that. And then place your second one like that. The furnaces, you can fit 1 in the middle. Make sure you place the garage door first. And then you can fit 1 more right there. And then, grab your sleeping bags. 1, 2, and rotate them and push them into each other so you can fit all 3 in this one square. And then I like to add some rugs for comfort. But yeah, that is basically the base, or the inside of the base at least. Now I'm going to show you how the rest of the honeycombing is going to look. So, for the rest of the honeycombing, the first thing you're going to want to do is come to the roof, and then add half walls like this, on the 2x2. On both these armored ceilings, you're going to want to go down like that, and then do the exact same thing over here. And then add walls in the middle, like this, all the way around, and then connect the ceilings, like that. Now, for the next part, you're going to want to have a triangle, square, triangle, square. That looks just like that. Then come over here, do those walls like that, and these walls like this. Perfect. Now, for the next part of the base, it's going to be basically replicating that, but instead it's going to be honeycombing. So you're just going to go triangle all the way down. And then wall it off. Make sure your walls are facing the right way in here. And then, one more thing. Now that that's done, you're going to want to grab your half walls and you're going to do it like this. Like that. So that triangle and that triangle. And leave the middle. Leave the middle one. And then you're just going to want to fill them in. And then for here, do one more like all the way on that side, and then just like that, you're going to want to do the same thing on this side. And then one last thing is just do the another layer honeycombing on the top, walls in the middle, like that. And from there, the base is the same as I showed you before, like that, exactly the same. So if we go back and we look at what we have a decent front entrance, we have research bench, repair bench, 3 drop boxes, 2 full loot rooms, 4, 5, 6 furnaces, tier 2, tier 3, 3 bags, you can add more, that main or secondary loot, a barbecue to cook stuff, and then TC. Plenty of garage doors, and then an armored door. That doesn't have to be armored, but it's better if it is. And raid cost wise, If you're going through the ceiling and you're using rockets, there's 4 rockets there. And then if you, without splashing, so you'd have to choose a triangle, we'll just say that they, or choose a square, they just say they chose TC. That's 4 rockets there, and that would be 8 rockets there. And then 16 more, which would be 24 rockets to get to TC from the ceiling. And for a 2x2, that's pretty decent. And obviously, you could sheet metal the next floor and add the more honeycombing, but I didn't do that because I didn't want to do anything crazy in the base. And then the walls, it's pretty similar, raid cost wise. And let's see the build cost over there. If you look on the right side of the screen, 7,000 wood, not that bad. 36,000 stone, not that bad for that much cost. Metal frags is really cheap, high qual, 250. It's a little expensive, but it's definitely doable. And then upkeep is the last thing I'll check. 51 high qual, not bad. Easy metal frags, and then the stone, it's really not, it's pretty easy. I mean, you can farm that in like 5 minutes, so the base is really not that expensive. The upkeep and build cost is not that bad. It can go from a starter to a main base, and it's sort of, I think the goal, or my goal for this base, and I was thinking of it, is that I wanted to build a 2x2, but I didn't want it to be like a typical 2x2 where you walk in and you have your loot room and TC in the main area. I kind of wanted to change that up and make it so that, like, if you were to raid this, it would be, even though you know this thing is a 2x2 in the middle, most people expect the same general idea, and I wanted this to be like you're raiding into it, and like you realize like this is not like a normal 2x2, and you're not just gonna see. And what I mean by like what people expect when they raid 2x2s is a lot of people just stuff like this. You have your TC and then boxes, and I didn't want it to be like that. Because the base that I built in my last video was the same in the end of the video. It was just the same in the middle, and I hope that this base is a little bit more, like, up to standards in terms of, like, what I want to see your base for. So, yeah. I'll end the video there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and, comment down below like what base you want to see next, or like any feedback you have on this base, or like anything that you think like could be changed to make the base better, or higher raid costs. Or let me know if you guys think that the base is like, I'm not upgrading the base as much as I should, because I didn't really upgrade too much to metal, and I definitely could have done more. So let me know if you guys think that I should show bases where it's more like built up. So yeah, that's basically it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.